Well, newly filed court documents, they're shedding some light on an alleged assault Thursday morning in Moorhead at Moorhead PD. They were called to the 900 block of 17th Street South just before 3 for a report of a domestic assault where the victim had been allegedly choked. Now, the victim stated to Moorhead PD that an argument happened between her and 32-year-old Sundance Blue after he accused her of cheating on him with his brother. The victim indicated that she was being strangled for about 2 minutes, had struggle breathing during the assault, and became dizzy from a lack of oxygen. Sundance was placed under arrest when he provided police with a false name. Blue is now being charged in the Clay County Jail for domestic assault, strangulation, and obstructing the legal process.